Today we're going to be taking a look at CURT Spectrum Trailer Brake Controller, part number C51170. What's really great about this brake controller compared to others on the market is its remote mounted control knob. Because many brake controllers, you're limited to the location where you can mount it because of its large size. And they also have many orientations in which they need to be mounted. With this option, the control module can be mounted behind the dash, hidden away at the appropriate location, and you can have your remote mounted controls that you need to access in any location that you want. It really opens up the options for you. And since it's just the control knob with the LEDs, it's much more pleasing to the eye, so it'll look great installed in your vehicle as well. There are a couple different options you can use to get your CURT control module plugged in. You could use CURT's quick plug with pigtail connector, like we have here, which is part number 51515, or you could use CURT's universal brake controller wiring, which is part number C51500. With this brake controller, you can pull a trailer that has up to 4 axles. It offers highly responsive, smooth stops using a triple axis motion sensing accelerometer. It's compatible with both low voltage and pulse width modulated systems. It's also compatible with ABS and cruise control. There are several modes for customizing its operation to your specific vehicle and trailer. Here we're on our brightness mode, which allows you to adjust how bright the knob is. So if you have it mounted in a higher location where it's kind of hitting you in the eye, you can turn that down so it's not so bright at night. Or you can brighten it up during the day if it's in a dim location and you're having a hard time to see. To switch modes, you'll simply press on the button. We're now in our output mode, with green being the lowest output, red being the highest. The higher the output, the more voltage is sent back to your trailer to apply the brakes harder. We'll press the mode again, and now we're in our sensitivity mode. This mode affects how sensitive the proportional accelerometer is going to be when applying the brakes on your trailer. And lastly, we have manual mode. This mode is accessed by holding down the knob and rotating it. Here you can manually apply the brakes on the trailer. Just press the button and that'll apply the brakes. Twisting the knob will allow you to adjust how much. When your trailer becomes disconnected, it will flash blue on each side of the knob. And when you connect your trailer, it flashes green, indicating its initial setup and calibration, so it's ready to go. The wiring harness between the remote mounted control knob and the control module measures 48 inches, so it'll give you a wide variety of locations where you can mount your control knob, quite a distance away from its control box. And when comparing this to other remote mounted control braking systems, such as ones from Redarc, this one can be completely drill free, as it's attached with adhesive pads and the wiring can be just tucked away down the seam. So no drilling is required, so you don't have to worry about affecting any of the panels inside your vehicle. Now before you decide to install a trailer brake controller on your vehicle, you do want to make sure that you've got yourself a 7-pole connector. This vehicle's already got one installed. If you don't have a 7-pole connector on your vehicle, you can install one with part number ETBC7. This will come with all the wiring and the 7-pole connector to get it installed on your vehicle. Here we have everything that comes included with our kit. We'll have our brake controller module, our remote mounted module control knob. On our control knob, we already have the sticky pad mounting bracket. Also included is a screw mount bracket that can be clicked onto the knob. We have the connector end that you'll place over here. 2 different sticky pads, one round for the sticky pad knob and one square for our module. And you'll also receive a bolt and jam nut if you decide to go with the screw mounted option. And that completes our look at CURT Spectrum Trailer Brake Controller, part number C51170.